Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my apartment. So today I am going to be sharing how to put together your space, put together your home, specifically apartments or a room or a dorm. I can't speak to houses yet, but where I have started, what things I take into consideration, the steps that I take as I am leading up to the completion of the decorating. I cannot wait to just take you on this ride because one of my passions is interior design. I hope that I get the opportunity to do it more or even for other people. I love just making a space cozy and homey and intimate and just everything that I envision it being. So let's get started. So first, where you want to start is by taking measurements of the place that you are moving into. I actually live in maybe a 650 square feet, and that's being generous. So with 650 square feet, I knew that I had to be really savvy and creative with how I was going to use my space. How am I going to section this off? What is going to be my eating area, what's going to be my hangout area, because I am someone who also likes to host. So with limited space, I knew that I had to section off every area. Where is my area where I'm going to work or where I'm going to wind down, where I'm going to relax and read and meditate. But I started off with measuring because I always start from rug up. Rugs are a great place to just partition off. I think that starting with rugs is a great place, and depending on the style of your space or how much light you are or are not working with, you are able to really get a feel for, okay, I think I'm gonna do this rug, depending on if you are working with carpet, if you're working with hardwood, if you're working with tile. I would recommend walls being the second priority. So walls, by that I mean painting, removable wallpaper if you are renting, also pictures. I think that having pictures and art and things on your wall really elevate the space. You can also use your walls for mirrors. Mirrors open up your space. They give the illusion that your space is a lot bigger than it is. If you live in a space that has really nice, gorgeous lighting bounces off mirrors and reflects it in other areas of your place. Let's say if you have a large apartment decor, boom, something's going to pop up and start pinning the things that draw your attention. There's so many ways to recreate those things. You don't even have to buy those exact things that are in that picture, but you can find dupes. You can find secondhand on Facebook Marketplace. You can go to IKEA. There are ways that you can really get an elevated, nice style without breaking the bank. I have utilized Facebook Marketplace. I've bought and sold on there. I love IKEA. It doesn't matter how much money I make in this world, I will always go to IKEA. Fun fact, that used to be my first job. I used to work at IKEA when I was in high school, so I feel like it always has that place. So that's really what you want to look at. You want to look at, ooh, am I gravitating more to places that have plants and greenery? Okay, implement some of those plants and that greenery, which are great for the energy in your home, also the oxygen in your home. Can never go wrong with candles, can never go wrong with flowers, plants, side tables, accent chairs. Like there's so much to play with that it's like, don't be afraid to just explore. It's your place. It's your blank canvas that you are making into your cozy little nook, your cozy little part of the world, right? So it's like, have fun, explore. And if you have a roommate or if you live with a partner or live at home with your family, it's like also getting in their input and getting in, like, it could be like a really fun thing as you're building up your space, because it's something that is a slow build. I feel like when I moved into this place, it took me at least like 3 months to get fully settled because I wanted to get those like things that really, really fit the space and fit the dimension and fit this little corner and like fit this little thing. Like it's like something that's like really taking your time. Going to thrift stores, going to, like I said, looking on Facebook Marketplace, like that in and of itself is something that just takes time. So I would say be patient as you are building your space. Be patient with letting the things come to you and letting you like stumble upon like, oh man, I stumbled upon this really cool piece of artwork that will look so good in my entrance, which actually has happened to me. So I think that it's something that you really have to just pace yourself with and get creative. See if you know you have family that is maybe giving away things. I know that I have gotten a couple secondhand things from my grandparents or my mom. So it's really just like everything coming together to marry and mix well is really like the key to putting your space together, is just keeping an open mind. Everything doesn't need to come from the same place. I would almost tell you not to get everything from the same place. Like this is not a showroom. You want things to be a little eclectic. You want things to have your own personal touch on them. Being organized and staying clean will also elevate your space. It will look like, oh, this is a really cohesive, cozy place. You have to think, when was the last time you felt cozy in a dirty or messy space? Probably never. So just really like making sure that everything has a place, that everything is not just out here in the open. Like you want to really feel like you can unwind. So another thing is like start throwing away some stuff. Like throw away some stuff, get rid of things that don't have a purpose, things that, you know, are just kind of taking up space that you don't really utilize anymore. Like throw those things away or donate them so that you can begin to open up your space more. And when you have a clearer space, you have a clearer mind. You're more at ease. You have less stress. You know, you're probably less prone to losing things because everything has a place. So think about that when you are designing your home, designing your space, designing your dorm, whatever. Everything just have a place, like have a place. So those are my quick little tips for elevating your space, really feeling good in the environment that you're in, because we are all about positive living, positive vibes, and no better place to start than the actual environment and place that you lay your head. Like, it's important. So I hope these tips helped. Definitely drop a comment below for things that you do for your space, because I'd even like to take some tips. One thing that I'm still working on is my balcony. It's a little bit colder here in the Northeast, so it's been like very low on my list, but as soon as the spring hits, I'm going to prioritize my patio area. So if any of you guys are good with balconies and patios, drop some comments below, because I am definitely going to be prioritizing that when it gets warm out. But until I see you in my next video, have a wonderful week, and I'll see you then. Bye.